We cry when we are sad and when you feel pain or overwhelming joy, but each tear has its secrets, which vary in shape and composition depending on their cause. So what kinds of tears? What are their components? Why does it taste salty? Here are 7 tears. 1. What are the components of the teardrop? The main component of tears is water, as the teardrop contains proteins, enzymes and substances containing nitrogen. Salt is about 9% of the tear, which is also the secret of its salty taste. But this composition varies depending on the reason for which these tears were shed. Sadness or the pain of love and the associated pain in the heart, or happiness. 2. Permanent tears. Our body produces not only tears when we cry, but permanently, otherwise our eyes become deadly dehydrated. Tear-producing glands ensure that the eye is kept moist, and tears protect our eyes from small foreign objects and expel them from the eye. The eyelid works just like the windshield wiper works in the car, and eye discharge contains insecticides for many germs. 3. Onion tears or emotion. Some say the actors shed tears by putting an onion under their noses before they perform their roles in very sad scenes. The scientific explanation is fairly logical. In the onion, shortly after it is cut, an enzyme releases a sulfur-containing amino acid, which makes tears flow in abundance, but there are some actors who succeed in shedding tears without even a bulb. 4. Overcome the tears of onions. In order to avoid shedding tears when chopping onions, there are a lot of tips. Some put a mask or cut onions under water or in the opposite direction of a strong airstream. For ease of use, a person who wears contact lenses can be asked. Contact lenses act as a barrier and prevent irritants from reaching the cornea. 5. Involuntary tears. The tears of sadness and similar joys are the most famous for us. Part of the brain is responsible for emotions, the zoster system associated with the autonomic nervous system, which we cannot control or direct. Intense emotions stimulate this nervous system, which in turn activates the place where tears are born. 6. Who is the tallest? Crying. The tears that we shed at strong emotions arise by stimulating the strong feelings of the autonomic nervous system. These emotional tears contain much more proteins than so-called reflected tears, which are formed in response to external stimuli such as sand and chopping onions. 7. The benefits of tears. Act as an antibiotic, which protects the eye from infection, which may result from exposure of the eye to external contaminants and harmful bacteria. It cleans the eye and removes splinters and dust. Keeps eye moisture, staying shiny and bright. It is a means of relieving stress and suppressing emotions. Relieves pain because it contains substances that restore the chemical balance of the body, as well as prevent some symptoms such as headaches. Tears are essential nutrients for the eye, as they contain many of the elements and minerals necessary for the eye. 8. In fact, women cry more than men. Some believe that women cry at a rate of 3.5 times a month versus 1.4 for women. Another study suggests that women cry 2 to 5 times a month, while men cry 0.5 times. According to a German study, The Telegraph reported that the average crying session in women lasted 6 minutes, compared to 2 to 4 minutes in men. The same study shows that this crying turns to sighs in 65% of cases in women, compared to only 6% in men. 9. Tears are changing between cultures. Women cry more in Western civilized countries, where women's rights and equality prevail with men, and less in traditional civilizations. 10. Tears of animals. Perhaps many people have a question. Do animals have feelings, and do they express them in tears too? Scientists disagree. A variety of them see that animals, like us humans, can actually show their emotions with tears as well. What about the crocodile tears? The bulk of scientists see that man is the only organism that can cry. But are there really crocodile tears? Do not flow tears of animals to overcome feelings. They attribute the reason for these tears to crocodile third eyelid collecting a lot of secretions, and when accumulated a lot must find its way abroad. But man is able to shed crocodile tears when he cries a lie, so tears can also lie.